Heidi back again. Hi. What do you want? Huh? What? Anyhow, I'm over here at work. I'm taking a break today at the terminal just for a few hours. And then I'm gonna go pick up a load up here in northern Ohio and head up north to Minnesota. I'm trying to rest a little bit because I ran all my hours out and I couldn't work anymore, so I had to just stop here and take a break. Over to Lowe's and got some hardware to try to finish up the screens in the van, and none of the stuff I bought worked. I mean, it works just fine. It's just my brain apparently doesn't work. The application that I thought would work doesn't work. So I have these screens that I made to go on the windows in the back here. You hear how that's clunking around? I have magnets that I put in here in the corners. I put these magnets in, and then the idea was on the corners of the back of the screen I was going to put metal discs, and then when I slide the screen in, that metal disc will grab a hold of the magnets and hold these screens in place, but it doesn't work. And I've tried 2 different methods now. This last method I tried, it split the wood. Now I'm going to have to redo this screen because it split the cedar. And when I have these opportunities to take a few hours during my work week, where I just happen to be sitting around here waiting and the van's sitting here, then I'll try to do smaller projects. Oh, you need some water, but the water's in the truck, sweetie. But yeah, this didn't really work out too well today. The things I'm trying to use, they're not grabbing hold of the magnets hard enough to like make the screens stick and stay, because the screens are slanted at an angle, right? Because the wall is slanted like this going up, so the screen is at the top is going forward, and I need something to hold it back. So I think what I'm just going to do is I'm going to try one more magnet method, and if that doesn't work, then I'm going to get rid of the magnets and just put clips on the inside of that box on both sides, this wall and that wall. Little metal clips that I can snap into place when I put the screens in so they don't pop out when the dog goes back here and starts goofing around and jumping in the window because she sees a squirrel or whatever. Here's something that I did at Lowe's. I picked up these cute little handles. I wasn't sure what type of handle I wanted to go with. I got kind of a mid-century modern look going on in here, but I mean, the refrigerator's got an old-fashioned handle on it. And then I've got all these pipe handles in here. I got one here. I have these 2 here, one here, one here. So I kind of wanted to go with black. I was just going to get modern, sleek black handles. They were really expensive. They were like $7, $8 a piece. And I didn't even really like them that much. So I saw these and I thought, well, this reminds me of the 1970s when I was a kid. I have happy memories from the 1970s. And this reminds me of a cabin in the woods, you know. And I've got these lanterns. That's kind of cabiny in the woods like. So I thought, let's get these. Why not? This is more artistic and eclectic than the other things that are in here, but why not? Why not mix it up? I mean, come on. We can do that, right? So anyway, these will go on here. I think that looks good, especially with the 2-tone drawer that has the green and the wood. It's very linear looking. It needed something to mix it up a little bit. So these little teardrop edge, old-timey, old-fashioned cabin in the woods handles, I think do the trick. Well, got my fan up here today. My electrical is going to go in pretty soon, probably within the next month or so, as I have the funds to purchase the wiring and the outlets and all the components I need to install the electrical in this cabinet and to wire the electrical throughout these build-ins in here. I'll run the wires, put the outlets in the walls. As I have funds to do that, that'll happen. Meanwhile, I'm trying to keep as many items rechargeable that aren't hardwired, because then I have better control over how much of a draw on my electrical system there is. When everything's hardwired, you know, it's all going directly into your batteries, your generator. But when you have these rechargeables, you can decide more easily what electricity you want to use to charge them. So for example, this fan, whenever that fan goes dead, I can charge it into the Bluetti. I can plug it into the Bluetti and charge it. Or if I want, when I'm driving, I can plug it in up here. Hi, sweetie. I can just plug it in up here and charge it off of the alternator on the van when I'm driving down the road. So I like the option of having lots of rechargeable items, such as these little lights. Well, I got all over the place. I got these lights everywhere. I got lights on the ceiling, rechargeable. You just pull them down and plug them in. I got little lanterns that are rechargeable. You know. And then these items can be recharged without directly plugging into the system on the van. That way, the system on the van can be completely dedicated to the refrigerator, the oven, the air conditioning unit, which is going to go on this back wall as soon as I can afford to buy one. I think I was standing in this aisle for about a good 45 minutes looking at all the different handles they had, just trying to decide. I hope this is the right choice. Actually, they're really cute. It looks like a little face with a smile. That's right up my alley. All right, that's all I got right now, guys. Talk to you later. Bye. And my cat t-shirt on.